For those of us who live, work, and play in Central Oregon, the mountains are a source of adventure, recreation, and connection. But as every skier and snowboarder knows, they can also present serious risks. Our next team is focused on making winter recreation safer by addressing one of the sport's most dangerous and often overlooked hazards. Representing Oregon State University Cascades, Cascade Safety Systems has developed the Tree Well Guardian, a boot-mounted sensor that detects dangerous snow immersion incidents and helps speed up rescue efforts when every second counts. So please join me in welcoming Cascade Safety Systems to the stage.
Hi, everyone. I'm McCunny Hiltner here with Cascade Safety Solutions to present our flagship product, the Tree Well Guardian. These are the days that skiers and snowboarders live for. The feeling of riding through deep powder is like you're floating. It's pure bliss. These are the reasons that people keep coming back to the mountain and get addicted to these sports. This is Francis Zuber enjoying exactly one of those days at Mount Baker in Washington. Everything here looks perfect until you notice the snowboard sticking out from under the tree on Francis's right. Call it dumb luck or divine intervention, but Francis skied directly by this snowboarder, dug him out from under 3 feet of snow, saving his life from almost certain suffocation. That snowboarder was stuck in a tree well, which form around the base of evergreen trees as the low-hanging branches prevent snow from accumulating around the trunk. They can be well over a person tall, as you can see in this side cut image. And if a skier or a snowboarder falls headfirst into one of these traps, there's almost no chance of self-rescue. This is a huge problem at American ski resorts, especially right here in our backyard at Mount Bachelor, where a guest dies almost every year due to a tree well immersion. In March of 2018, 19-year-old skier Nicole and 24-year-old snowboarder Alfonso each died in tree well immersions on the same day in separate accidents at Mount Bachelor. Their families would later sue the mountain for wrongful death, and regardless of the outcome of that lawsuit, no lawsuit would ever bring back their loved ones. Currently, Ski Patrol will post signs like these on deep powder days where tree well risk is elevated, notifying you to ski with a partner and to give a wide berth around trees to avoid tree well immersions. These are great measures and they keep most people safe, but they are nowhere near foolproof. Alfonso was riding with a partner who just didn't happen to see him fall into the tree well, and Nicole was found just to the side of an intermediate blue run. Every skier and snowboarder that we talked to was concerned about the risks posed by tree wells, but recognized that there is no consistent and reliable way to mitigate it. So we present to you the Tree Well Guardian. This is a first of its kind device that mounts to the skier's boot. Using an onboard IMU chip, will detect an inversion, indicating that the skier is upside down in a tree well. It will then give them a time delay, signaled by this beep, allowing them to turn off the alarm and avoid any false alarms before entering a full alarm state with a 100 decibel alarm and GPS notification sent to emergency contacts and ski patrol. This will help people locate you and dig you out in the case of a tree well inversion. Our initial go-to-market plan centers around individual skiers and snowboarders. It's difficult to define an exact market size here because no product quite like this exists on the market today. But we can extrapolate the fact that $115 million worth of backcountry safety products are sold each year, and that 15 times more skiers and riders are inbounds versus in the backcountry. In our customer discovery, over 80% of people across skill levels and disciplines were interested in either purchasing or renting the Tree Well Guardian. We started this project earlier this year with zero electrical engineering or coding experience, a very rudimentary CAD design of how we wanted the case to look. After boot camp in April, we started to look at consumer electronics that could help us execute the functional components of this device. In May, we finally got our first working breadboard prototype using a small piezo buzzer, and today we have this fully soldered and enclosed Tree Well Guardian using consumer electronics, as well as a model showing what the Tree Well Guardian would look like with custom PCB components in a manufacturing facility. Our next steps center around partnering with resorts, looking for any opportunity to decrease their liability. We'd like to offer rental programs so that people can use the Tree Well Guardian at a cheaper price point on days when it is absolutely necessary. We'll also continue to refine our manufacturing strategy and test our app to make sure that we can get these GPS notifications sent consistently and accurately every time the TreeWell Guardian is active. As soon as the snow starts falling this winter, we'll be up at the mountain product testing the TreeWell Guardian. Treewell deaths are preventable. It's a matter of whether someone knows that an inversion has occurred and whether they know where you are. The TreeWell Guardian helps address both of these issues and lets people have more days like these on the mountain. Thank you.
That is really fantastic. And I appreciate that there's not an existing market because it means it is truly a disruptive technology. So that is unbelievable to see.